The gates of Buckingham Palace didn't just close on Prince Harry, they slammed shut. And let's be clear, when those iron gates come down, they don't just block a man. They block history, titles, privileges, and yes, second chances. Because this wasn't just a polite, maybe, next time. It was a thunderbolt rejection, loud, calculated, and dripping with meaning. Harry wasn't just denied entry. He was denied the one thing he thought he still had. Leverage. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hasn't this family drama been going on for years? Oprah, Netflix, Spotify, the memoir. What's left to say? Trust me, this chapter is different. And once we peel it apart, you'll see why reconciliation may not just be unlikely, it may already be impossible. But before we crack this open, do me a favour. Hit subscribe, tap that bell, and join this channel's community. Because let's be honest, no one breaks down the royal chaos quite like we do here. Sharp, unfiltered, and with just enough sarcasm to survive the madness. Alright, let's set the stage. Harry arrives in the UK and right away whispers start flying. Not about reunions or brotherly hugs. Nope. The whispers were about who he brought with him. Archie and Lilibet. The kids. And if you think this was some heartwarming family trip, think again. This was strategy. See, those kids have always been surrounded by fog when it comes to royal history. From the moment they were born, rumours swirled. Secretive hospital stays, no proper documentation, endless speculation about surrogacy. For a monarchy obsessed with lineage and paperwork, it was messy. And let's be real, it's never been resolved. So Harry showing up with Archie and Lilibet? That wasn't just about tea with Grandpa. That was a move on the chessboard. He wanted those kids inside Buckingham Palace. He wanted photos. He wanted history logged. He wanted legitimacy sealed. But King Charles? He wasn't having it. His answer was firm. No entry, no reunion, no exceptions. Not even for the grandchildren. And folks, that wasn't just a father saying no. That was the king reminding the world. Blood is thick, but the crown is thicker. And here's the kicker. This rejection might not even be about family anymore. Legal experts are already raising eyebrows. Why was Harry so desperate to bring the kids back now? Why press the issue when the palace clearly isn't budging? Some insiders believe it's part of a custody chess game. Think about it. If Harry and Meghan split, and let's not pretend the cracks aren't showing, Harry needs proof that his children have ties to the UK. Physical ties, emotional ties, royal ties. That could matter in court one day. And Meghan? Nowhere to be seen. Not on the plane. Not at the palace. Not even in the headlines. And her silence? Oh, it's deafening. Strategic silence is still a strategy. Maybe she's staying clean for her next Hollywood play. A brand deal, a Netflix special, another sit-down interview. Or maybe she's just letting Harry take the hit so she can shrug later and say, well, that wasn't me. Now, picture this. Harry, once the people's prince, now reduced to knocking on a door that won't open. And the irony? This is the same guy who torched the family on global TV, who cashed in every royal grievance for millions in deals, who told the world he found freedom. And now, here he is, trying to claw his way back in. But Charles wasn't fooled. This wasn't about hugs and forgiveness. This was about Harry testing boundaries. And the king made sure to slam that boundary shut with a royal seal. Buckingham Palace isn't a revolving door. It's a fortress. And the king holds the key. Oh, and let's not forget Harry's little request for taxpayer-funded security. Yes, the same Harry who sued the Home Office for refusing him armed guards. Now he wanted Charles to reinstate full, protection for himself and the kids on the public's dime. After years of dragging the family, after years of cashing checks from Netflix and Spotify, Harry wanted the UK to pay for his safety. Talk about entitlement. The public's reaction? Brutal. Memes, headlines, mockery. Duke denied, splashed across tabloids. And for once, most people sided with Charles. Now, let's zoom out, because this wasn't just a failed visit. This was a failed power play, and it revealed exactly where Harry stands now. Spoiler alert, nowhere good. Britain has closed its arms. Hollywood isn't dazzled anymore. Even in California, the shine is fading. Remember when Harry and Meghan were the golden couple of Netflix? Those days are gone. The deals are shaky, the project stalled, the public interest dwindling, even Spotify cut ties. That's not just rejection. That's business deciding you're not worth the investment. Meanwhile, the palace machine keeps rolling. William and Kate barely blinked at Harry's return. Camilla? Not a word. Charles? Ice cold. And that silence is louder than any statement. It's unity. It's clarity. It's the monarchy saying, the gates are shut, the bridges burned, the page turned. But here's where things get darker. Let's talk about Archie and Lilibet again. For years, rumours about their legitimacy in the line of succession have never gone away. By pushing to get them into Buckingham Palace, Harry might have been trying to cement their place, to silence whispers. But instead, he reignited the fire. Why now? Why the sudden urgency? Why the resistance from the crown? Insiders say Charles doesn't want those questions dragged back into daylight, allowing the kids in risks reopening old wounds about birth records, about titles, about inheritance. And the monarchy can't afford that. So what happens now? Harry's stuck. Britain won't take him back. Meghan's playing the quiet game. Hollywood's yawning. His kids are caught in the crossfire. And Harry himself looks less like a rebel and more like a man without a home. And that's the brutal irony. The man who ran from duty in search of freedom is now desperate for the very institution he abandoned. The soldier prince, the cheeky rebel Diana's boy, that's all in the rearview. What's left is a man who burned his bridges and now stands in the ashes wondering why he can't cross. But let's not kid ourselves. This story isn't over. Far from it. Custody whispers are growing louder. Legal battles could loom. Imagine the headlines. California versus the Crown. Meghan and Harry in court, fighting over kids, money, legacy, and the monarchy watching closely, protecting itself at all costs. Because here's the truth about Buckingham Palace. It survives because it always protects itself. It doesn't matter if you're Diana. It doesn't matter if you're Harry. It doesn't even matter if you're the king's son. The crown comes first, always. And Harry, he's learning that lesson the hard way. So here's my question to you. Should Charles and William keep the gates shut permanently, or is there still room for mercy? Drop your thoughts below, because this debate isn't just about one man. It's about what the monarchy stands for in the 21st century. And if you want more deep dives like this, unfiltered, sharp, and pulling no punches, make sure you're subscribed. Because the next chapter in this saga, trust me, it's even messier than this one. Until then, remember, fairy tales may dazzle the crowd, but inside Buckingham Palace, survival is the only story that matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to listen royal updates about Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Prince Charles, Camilla Parker Bowles, and other royal family.